A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and welcome everybody to week 6 Mondays class. I hope that you're doing all well, and jazakumullah for arriving early. Now let's start with our class with our Mondays dua. Can I have a student to the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum. G1316, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, G1316.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well, and jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with thousand tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillah.
Okay, if you could move closer to the mic, please. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Very nicely recited. Rabbi shrah li
Rabbi shrah li
sadri
sadri
wa yassir li
wa yassir li
amri.
amri.
Very nicely read. Do you think you can read this translation here?
Yeah, that's fine. Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy for me.
Yes. And do you know what this says here?
Taha 26:27.
Well done. So Taha 26:27 means that it's in Surah Taha, and the verse are 26 to 27. Jazakumullah G1316. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Hafiz. Okay, let's go through the etiquettes of our class today. Make sure you have done your ablution, your wuzu, you're wearing clean clothes, your head is covered, and you're sitting in a quiet place. You are signed in with the correct ID, otherwise you won't be let into the class, and we would like it if a parent could be present during the class. Okay, let's go through what we are doing today. So today we will be covering Madde Asli, and from Madde Asli we will just be covering Alif Madda today, and the rest you will be covering in the next few classes. And the material is on page 68 to 69, and the practice text is exercise 15.1, 15.2, row 1, and 15.3, just the Alif Mad columns. Okay, let's now get to it and start our class. Okay, so Madde Asli is called normal elongation. Okay, so it has got something to do with making something long, to prolong something, right? I will read out the text and I will explain as I go along. So Mad means to lengthen or to prolong. In Arabic, the three letters of Haruful Mad, letters of prolongation, are Alif, Waw, and Ya. So Alif, Waw, and Ya are the letters of prolongation, which are also called in Arabic Huruful Mad. Okay, so they somehow we will be making them longer, and I will explain how. Okay, the Quranic examples below include all three kinds of mad elongation. So mad means elongation. A harful mad should be prolonged for about 2 seconds, i.e. double the stroke of fatha. Okay, so here in this example we have all three kinds of haruful mad. Okay, we can see the waw here, yeah, and the ya here, and the alif here. So I will read out this word here, Utina. As you can see, I'm prolonging all of them for 2 seconds. Okay, Udina. Again, I'm prolonging the alif for 2 seconds because we have waw here, and then I'm prolonging the dal for 2 seconds because we have the ya here, which is the haruf al-mad, and the noon for 2 seconds because we have alif here, which is also haruf al-mad. Okay. Nuhiha. Again, I've prolonged all three of them, the noon, the ha, and the ha here. Now, let me explain what Alif Madiyah is, and we will only be covering Alif Madiyah today, and we will be covering the rest of the 2 letters tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Right, so Alif Madiyah is always preceded by a consonant carrying the stroke of fatha, right? So what does that mean? Alif Madiyah here. Okay, there is an alif, and preceding it, meaning before that, we have a letter, a consonant, and it carries a fatha, right? So we have an alif which has no strokes, and we have a letter before that which carries a fatha, and you should be thinking this is Alif Madiyah, right? So what we will be doing is we will be prolonging the ra for 2 seconds because it has an alif with no strokes after it. Ra, ra, okay? Now, Waw Madiyah is always preceded by a consonant carrying the stroke of Dhamma. Now, similarly with Waw, there won't be an alif, there won't be a fatha, but it will be a Dhamma, right? So before the Waw, there will be a letter carrying a Dhamma, all right? Now, Ya Madiyah is always preceded by a consonant carrying the stroke of Kasra, as demonstrated in the following examples. So here, ya, we have ya, and before that, we have a letter carrying a kasra, okay? So the difference with the ya and the waw is they have sukoon sign on top of it, but the alif doesn't, okay? So today we will just be going through the Alif Madiyah, and I will be reading out this first bit here, and then we can have a student to the mic. So, Ra, ra. Here we have alif, and before that we have lam, which carries a fatha. So we will be prolonging the lam for 2 seconds. La, la. Sirata, to, sirata. Okay, again we have alif here with no strokes, so a blank alif, and before that we have a letter carrying a fatha. So we will be prolonging the ra here for 2 seconds. La, la. Okay. If I could have a student to the mic, please.
G1333, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum, G133.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well, and jazakumullah for asking. So we're doing Alif Madiyah today, yeah, which means that if an alif doesn't have any strokes, no fatha, kasra, zamma, or sukoon sign or any other sign, then if you look before that, the letter carrying a fatha, it will be an Alif Madiyah. So that means that letter will be prolonged for 2 seconds. Okay, so I will read and then you can follow me. Ra,
Ra,
well done. Again, lam, we have an alif after that with no strokes, and lam carries a fatha. La,
la,
well done. Sirata,
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 well done. La,
la.
very nicely read. So can you tell me how long the Alif Madiyah is prolonged for?
2
2 seconds. Well done. Very nice. And what does the letter has to carry? A fatha, kasra, zamma before the Alif Madiyah.
A fatha.
Fatha. Well done. So you've understood it. Well done. Very nicely read. Jazakumullah G1333. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's carry on to exercise 5.2. And if I could have a student to the mic, please.
G1409, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 409.
G1 429. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 429. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Alhamdulillah. Great. So we're doing Alif Madiyah today and we will be going through these ones. Okay. So here we have ta, and after the ta we have an alif. So to check if the ta carries a fatha, yes, it does. And this means it's an Alif Madiyah, and we will be prolonging it for how long?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Well done. Well done. Very nice. So ta,
Ha.
ta.
Ta.
Well done. Very nice. Now here we have the ta with the vertical fatha. Do you know how long the vertical fatha is prolonged for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds again. Well done. Ta.
Ha.
Nice. Now here, do you think you can read this out for me?
Okay. Ta.
Okay. Very nice. Nice try. So do you know how long do you need to make it? Do you need to make it for 2 counts or 1 count?
1 count.
Well done. So try again.
Ta.
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 That's it. Okay. So here we have an alif here, and before the alif we have ba with the fatha. So it has to be an Alif Madiyah. Okay. So we will prolong it for 2 seconds. The ba we will prolong for 2 seconds. Ba.
Ba.
That's it. Now a ba with the vertical fatha, fatha ishbaya, again for 2 seconds. Do you want to have a go?
Okay. Ba.
That's it. Very nice. Now the ba with the normal fatha. Have a go.
Ba.
That's it. So you see the difference. These 2 bars, okay, ba and ba. Okay, 2 seconds. And the ba with the fatha, just 1 second. Okay. That was really nicely read. Jazakumullah G1 429. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. Now if I could have another student to the mic, please. We will go through this row again.
G1 491. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 491.
G1 516. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 516.
Oh, hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well. Jazakumullah for asking. We will be reading this row again. Okay. So we're doing Alif Madiyah. Can you tell me how long do we prolong Alif Madiyah for?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. That's it. So here we have Alif, and before that we have a letter carrying a fatha. So we have to we know that this is an Alif Madiyah, and we'll prolong it for 2 seconds. Ta.
Ta.
Very nice. Now here we have a ta. Do you know what this is called?
A inverted fatha.
You're very close. It's a vertical fatha. Very nice. So do you know what we do with the vertical fatha?
We pronounce it for 2 seconds.
Well done. That's it. So ta.
Ta.
Okay, very nice. So with these 2, this is prolonged for 2 seconds and this is prolonged for 2 seconds. They are kind of pronounced identically, but this ta here, it just carries a normal fatha. It does not have an alif after that, and it does not carry a vertical fatha. So can you tell me how this is pronounced?
Ta.
Ta. That's it. That was really nicely read just for 1 count. Very nice. Okay, now we have a ba here. And following the ba, we have an alif, and the ba carries a fatha, and we think this is a Alif Madiyah. Okay, so we prolong it for 2 seconds. Ba.
Ba.
That's it. And here we have ba with the vertical fatha. Can you Can you read this out for me, please?
Ba.
That's it. That was nice and 2 seconds. Very nice. And this ba, it just carries a normal fatha.
Ba.
That's it. Very nice. So do you see the difference now? This ba, because it carries, it is an Alif Madiyah. It has Alif Madiyah after it. It's 2 seconds. This ba is 2 seconds, but the ba with the fatha, normal fatha, is just 1 second. Okay? So that was really nicely read and pronounced. Jazakumullah G1 516. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's carry on to our next exercise. If I could have another student to the mic, please.
G1 517, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 517.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah, and jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with 1000 tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
That was very beautifully recited. Well done. Okay, so we will be doing this column because we are just covering Alif Madiyah today for now. Okay, and can you tell me how long we prolonged the Alif Madiyah for, the letter before the Alif Madiyah for?
You prolong the letter before the Alif Mad for about 2 seconds.
That's it. Very nicely explained. Okay, I will be reading out this word and then you can follow me. Khalaqin.
Khalaqin.
That's it. Can you spot where the Alif Madiyah is?
Yes, it's the Alif Madiyah is after the lam.
That's it. Very nicely spotted. Well done. Okay, so with the kha here and the qaf, can you tell me what kind of letters they are?
They are letters with normal strokes.
They are letters with normal strokes. Well done. So we just prolonged them for 1 second. This is prolonged for 1 second, and this has this is a nasal sound. This makes a nasal sound as well. But do you know that kha and qaf are also thick letters? So we read them with our mouth rounded a bit. Okay. So kha, and you did pronounce them very well. Just wanted to go through the rules a bit. Okay. So kha and the qaf is are thick letters as well. Well done. So let's carry on and read this word here. أغرقنا. That's it. Very nice. And now, can you tell me where is the Alif Madiyah?
The Alif Mad is after the noon.
After the noon. Well done. So what do we do? What have we done?
We elongate the noon.
Noon. Well done. Well done. That was really nicely explained. Okay. Now again, the qaf and the ghain. What kind of letters they are?
They're thick letters.
They're thick letters. Well done. So we round them out a bit when we when we read them. Okay.
And the ghain is a throat letter.
That's it. Well done. Very nicely spotted. Okay, let's carry on and read this word here.
خلقنا.
That's it. Very nice. خلقنا.
خلقنا.
That's it. Now, can you tell me where the Alif Madiyah is?
After the noon.
After the noon again. Well done. So we prolong this one for 2 seconds. Very nicely read. Jazakumullah G1516.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's have another student to the mic, please.
G1585, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1585.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Right, so let's start with 1000 tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Okay, so we are doing the Alif Madiyah today. Do you know what we do with the Alif Madiyah with the letter before that?
Yes.
What do we do with it?
We prolong it.
Yes, for 1 second or 2 seconds.
2.
Well done. That's it. Okay, so ahlami.
Ahlami.
Very nice. Can you tell me where the Alif Madiyah is?
The Alif Madiyah is after the Lam.
That's it. Very nice. So we did prolong it for 2 seconds. Very nicely spotted. Well done. Okay, carry on. Ulimna.
Ulimna.
Very nice. I could hear the Ain. Very nicely read. Okay, so where is the Alif Madiyah here?
It is after the Meme.
After the meme. Well, no, actually, yes, you are right, actually. So what we do is we prolong the noon for 2 seconds, and here we have the Alif Madiyah. Okay, so you're right. The noon is prolonged because of the Alif Madiyah, but the Alif Madiyah is just that Alif here. Okay, so
Okay.
let's have the next one. So this is a special one. It has 2 Alif Madiyahs. Athqalaha.
Ashqalaha.
Nicely read. So you know this here is a tha. So we read it very softly. Athqalaha.
Ashqalaha.
Very nicely read. That was a lot better. Well done. Okay. So can you tell me where the first Alif Madiyah is?
It is after the Qaf.
That's it. This blue bit here. And the second one.
After the Ha.
That's it. Okay. So what did we do with the Alif Madiyah?
We prolonged it for 2 seconds.
That's it. Very nicely spotted. Well done. That was really nicely read and explained. Jazakumullah G1 585. Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Okay, let's have another student to the mic today.
G1642, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1642.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good.
Alhamdulillah. Well done. Okay, let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. Okay. So again, I will ask you, we are doing Alif Madiyah. What do we do with Alif Madiyah?
We prolong it for 2 seconds.
Yes. So we'll prolong the letter before for 2 seconds. Can you spot Alif Madiyah here in this word?
After the wow.
Yes. Well done. Very nicely spotted. Let's read the word then. Qinwanun.
Qinwanun.
That's it. Qinwanun.
Qinwanun.
That's it. Very nice. Okay. Let's carry on to the next word here. Can you spot the Alif Madiyah here?
After the ya.
After the ya. That's it. What do we do with the ya then?
We prolong it for 2 seconds.
Can you prolong it for me?
Ya.
That's it. Very nice. Bunyanun.
Bunyanun.
Very nice. The nasal sound is lovely. So just want to remind you all, whenever there is a sukoon on the noon, we make a nasal sound and prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay. So again here with these nasal sound, we prolong it for 2 seconds as well. Okay. Okay. Let's carry on to this word here. Where is the Alif Madiyah?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, yes. So is it this Alif or is it this Alif?
This alif at the start.
So the alif after the kha.
Yes.
Well done, nicely spotted. This is an alif as well. It doesn't carry a stroke, but the letter before it, it does not carry a fatha, it carries a fathatain. Okay? So there is two fathas, but it has to carry a fathatain, a normal fatha, to make it an Alif Madiyah. Okay? Very nicely spotted. Can you prolong it for me for 2 seconds for me, please?
Khalidan.
Very nicely read. Khalidan.
Khalidan.
Very nice. So do you know what kind of letter the kha is here?
A thick letter.
A thick letter, and you did pronounce it thickly as well. Very nice. Jazakumullah G1 642. Very nicely read, mashallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay, let's have another student to the mic.
G1 712, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1 712.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so we're doing Alif Madiyah, and can you spot the Alif Madiyah in this word here?
Yes.
Okay, where is it? Is it after the fa or is it after the ha?
After the ha.
Well done, nicely spotted. So what do we do with the ha then?
We prolong it.
For how long?
For 2 seconds.
That's it. Very nicely explained. Well done. Okay. So let's read the word then. Falaha.
Falaha.
Very nice. Okay. Let's carry on and see whether Alif Madiyah is here.
After the na.
That's it. That's it. So can you read the na here for me then? How would you read it?
Na.
Well done. You did prolong it for 2 seconds. Well done. Arduina.
Ardina.
Very nice. Okay. Now here, can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
Yes. It's after the ya.
Okay. Can you read it for me then? The ya.
Ya.
Very nice. So you did prolong it for 2 seconds. Nasiya.
Nasiya.
Well done. Very nicely read. Just one more thing. Just here, the dod. What kind of letter is it?
It's a heavy sound letter.
Well done. And you did pronounce it correctly. Just wanted to go through the rules again. Well done. Jazakumullah. Very nicely read, mashallah. Allah Hafiz G1 712.
Can my sister have a go?
What's the ID for your sister?
G1 320.
G1 320. Okay. Yes, of course. Assalamu alaikum G1 320.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah, and jazakumullah for asking. Okay, let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Well done, very nicely recited. So we're going through Alif Madiyah, and do you know what we do with the letters which come before Alif Madiyah?
Yes.
What do we do with them?
Prolong them for 2 seconds.
Very nicely explained. Well done. Can you spot Alif Madiyah in this word then?
After the la.
Yes, this is the word which is prolonged for 2 seconds. And the Alif Madiyah is just after this word. This Alif is the Alif Madiyah. Okay? So let's read it. Balagha.
Balagha.
Very nice. What kind of letter is the Ghain here?
Thick.
Thick letter. Well done. Okay. Let's carry on and see where the Alif Madiyah is in this word here.
After the Ra.
That's it. So after the Ra, the Noon is the letter before the Alif Madiyah, which is prolonged for 2 seconds. So this is the Alif Madiyah, the Alif here, which has no strokes. Okay. أنذرنا
أنذرنا
أنذرنا.
أنذرنا.
Very nice. Okay. Let's carry on and see where the Alif Madiyah is here.
After the Noon.
That's it. After the Noon. And how will we read the Noon then?
Na.
That's it. 2 seconds. Very nicely pronounced. Labithna.
Labina.
Labithna.
Labina. La.
Labithna.
Na.
Very nice. That was really nicely read. Jazakumullah G1320. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay. Let's carry on with the next student.
G1723, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1723.
G17.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. So we're doing Alif Madiyah today. Do you understand what we do with Alif Madiyah when we see Alif Madiyah?
Yes.
What happens to the letter
Yes.
before?
You prolong it for 2 seconds.
Well done. Can you spot Alif Madiyah here?
After the Ha.
After the Ha. Well done. So nuhiha.
Wait, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم No. Hi ha.
That's it. Nuhiha.
No he ha.
Well done. Try to pronounce this ha from the middle of your throat. Ha, he. He,
He.
he. That's it. I could hear it now. Nuhiha.
No he ha.
Well done. Very nice. Okay, let's go back to this column here.
Oh.
Can you tell me where the Alif Madiyah is? In this
After lam.
after the lam. Can you pronounce the lam for me, please?
La.
That's it. Can you pronounce the whole word for me?
Khalaqin.
Very nice. Khalaqin.
Khalaqin.
Remember, we have the kasratain here. With the kasratain, what we do a nasal sound and then we prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay? And yeah, that's it. And do you know what kind of letter the ha is here?
Kha.
Is a thick letter. And you read it correctly. You did round your mouth when you read it. So, khalaqin.
Khalaqin.
That's it. Okay, let's see where the Alif Madiyah is on this word here.
After the noon.
After the noon. Well done. Can you pronounce the noon for me then?
Na.
That's it. Do you want to have a go at pronouncing the whole word?
Sure. أغرقنا
Well done. أغرقنا.
أغرقنا.
Well done. Very nicely recited. Jazakumullah G1723. Allah Hafiz.
Jazakallah. Can my sister read?
Yes, what's her ID?
She's in a different device, but her ID is G1724.
G1724. Okay, I will ask the support teacher to unmute her.
All right, thank you.
Jazakumullah. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Are you G1724?
Yes,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah, and jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, so we are learning about Alif Madiyah today. Can you spot Alif Madiyah in this word?
It's after the noon.
That's it. How do we read the noon then?
Na.
Well done. Nice and 2 seconds. Can you try and read this word?
خلقنا.
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 Well done. And with the kha, do you know how we pronounce the kha here?
Kha, a thick letter word.
Thick letter. Well done. Can you see another thick letter in this word here?
Qaf.
Qaf. Well done. Very nicely spotted. Okay, let's carry on to the next word. Can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
It's next to the lam.
That's it. So it's next to the lam because lam carries a fatha and alif doesn't carry any strokes. Good. So can you pronounce the lam here then?
La.
Very nice. And the whole word.
Ahlami.
Very nice. Ahlami.
Ahlami.
Very nice. Okay, let's carry on to the next word here. Can you spot the Alif Madiyah here?
It's after the noon again.
It's after the noon. Well done. Can you pronounce the noon then with Alif?
Na.
That's it. And the whole word?
Ulimna.
Very nice. Ulimna.
Ulimna.
Very nicely read. MashaAllah. Jazakumullah G1724. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, may I have the next student to the mic, please?
G1759, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1759.
Walaikum salam.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. And jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nice. So in this word here, can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
After the kaf.
After the qaf. And there is another one.
After the ha.
After the ha. Well done. So can you read the qaf with the Alif Madiyah? How would you pronounce it?
Qa.
Very nice. Nice and 2 seconds. And the ha.
Ha.
Well done. So do you want to have a go at reading this whole bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Asqalaha.
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 Very nice try. So with the qaf, remember it's a thick letter and we will round our mouth and pronounce it qa. That's it. Very nice. Okay, let's carry on to this word here. Can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
After wa.
After wow, well done. Do you want to try and pronounce it then? The vowel.
Wa.
Very nice. Okay, and have a go at the whole bit.
Fin wa nun.
Okay, remember the vowel has to be 2 seconds.
Fin wa nun.
Nice. That was 2 seconds. Very nice. So wa nun.
Fin wa nun.
Very nice. So remember, the noon carries the matain, which means that we have to make a nasal sound and then prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay? Noon.
Nun.
Very nice. Okay. Now, here, can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
After ya.
After the ya. Well done. Try and read it for me, please.
Bunyanun.
Okay. Again, you.
Bunyanun.
Oh, well done. That's it. You did correct yourself. Well done. And you did prolong the ya for 2 seconds and the noon for 2. You did make the nasal sound and then prolong it for 2 seconds. Well done. Bunyanun.
Bunyanun.
Very nice. Very nicely read, mashallah. G1759. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's have another student to the mic, please.
G1801. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
Good.
Okay, if you have another device in the room, could you move to a different room or ask the other device to move to a different room, please, because there is lots of background noise.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Very nicely recited. Well done. Okay, so as you know, we're doing Alif Madiyah, and in this word, can you spot the Alif Madiyah?
The first letter.
So it's after the first letter. This Alif here is the Alif Madiyah because it's a blank Alif, and the letter before it carries a fatha. Okay, so how long do we make the ha here then?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Well done. Do you want to try and pronounce this bit?
Khala.
How long do we make the ha?
2 seconds.
Okay, try again.
Khala.
Okay, remember the lam has a kasra.
Khala.
So khalidan.
Khalidam.
Very nice. Khalidan.
Khalidam.
Well done. Okay, let's carry on here. Do you know where the Alif Madiyah is?
The lam.
The lam does look a bit like an alif, doesn't it? But remember, alif is always at the end of a word or by itself. Okay, so here, the alif is here, and lam is sort of in the middle or middle somewhere here. Okay, so the alif Madiyah is this bit because this is an alif here, and the letter before it, the ha, carries a fatha, which means we have to prolong the ha for 2 seconds. This makes the alif here the Alif Madiyah. Okay. Do you want to try and read the ha here? Do you know how to read it?
Yes.
Try it.
Fa.
Okay. Try to prolong it for a little bit longer.
Fa.
Ha.
Fa.
So because we have a blank alif after the ha, and the ha carries a fatha, we have to make it long for 2 seconds, okay? So prolong it for 2 seconds. Ha.
Ha.
Well done. So the whole word will be then falaha.
أسفلها.
Very nice. Okay, let's carry on to the next word here. Can you tell me where the Alif Madiyah is? So do you know how to spot the Alif Madiyah? Let me just quickly tell you. It's a blank Alif. It does not carry any strokes. And the letter before the Alif has a fatha. See if you can see the Alif Madiyah.
The Alif.
That's it. Is it this one or the one at the end?
The one at the end.
Well done. Very nicely spotted. So how would you read the noon then?
Na.
Well done. I could hear that you prolonged it for 2 seconds as well. Well done. Ardina.
Arina.
Ardina.
Arina.
Remember to read the dod here as well. You can read it zui or you could read it dui. Okay? Ardina.
Ardina.
That's it. Well done. Very nicely read. MashaAllah. Jazakumullah G1 801. Allah Hafiz.
Lafis.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, let's have another student to the mic, please.
G1815, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1815. Assalamu alaikum G1815.
G1848, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Can you please move to another place if you have a device in the room? There is a lot of background noise. G1848.
G1815.
Walaikum assalam. Are you G1815?
Yes.
Okay. How are you today, G1815?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Let's start with thousand tasmiyah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Okay, could you please move to a quieter place?
We are starting.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That's it. Very nice. Okay. Let's start with this word here. Can you the Alif Madiyah? Okay, so here we have the Alif Madiyah here. This is the Alif, blank Alif, which and preceding it, before it, we have the Ya, which carries a fatha. So we read this for 2 seconds. Ya.
Yeah.
And the whole word we will read Nasiya.
Lafia.
Well done. Nasiya.
Lafia.
Okay. Make sure to prolong the Ya for 2 seconds. Okay. Ya.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So here in this word, again, we have the Alif Madiyah here, and the letter before it carries a fatha. So we will prolong the Ra for 2 seconds. Do you want to try to prolong the Ra for 2 seconds?
Yeah, read it.
Ba.
Ra.
Ra.
A bit, tiny bit longer. Ra.
Ra.
Well done. So balagha.
Balagha.
Well done. Which letter did we make long? Which letter did we make long? Do you remember?
No.
It was the Ghain here. This Ghain. We make it longer than the Ba and the La because Ghain has an alif after it. Okay? Okay, let's carry on. Here we have the noon, and after the noon we have a blank alif, and the noon has fatha. Okay. So we prolong the noon for 2 seconds. Na,
Ra,
na,
la,
anzarna.
na,
Okay, let's split it up.
au,
Anzarna.
zal, na.
Well done. Which one did we make the longest? Do you remember? Which one was the longest?
This one.
Is it this red one, or is it any of the black ones?
The black ones.
Okay, I think we made this red one the longest, and then we made this noon long as well, a bit longer. Okay, so this one we made longest because it has an alif after it. Okay, and the alif doesn't have anything on it, on top of it or below it. Okay. Jazakumullah G1815, very nicely read, mashallah. So you practice at home. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay. We are nearly at the end of our class. I will quickly go through what we did today. So we read Madde Asli today, which is the normal elongation. Okay, so mad means to make long, and there are 3 letters of harful mad, which are alif, waw, and ya, and we covered alif today. Okay, so with alif, if there is a letter before the alif which carries a fatha, we will make that letter longer for 2 seconds, like ra here. Okay, and similarly there are rules for waw and ya to prolong them, and you will inshallah be learning them soon. Okay, now I will go through the homework. Okay, so homework is practice exercise 15.2, the top row. Let me just quickly show you which one it is. This is exercise 15.2, and this is the top row, which has all the fathahs on it and the Alif Madiyah. And practice Alif columns of 15.3 on page 69, which is here, exercise 15.3. The Alif columns are this column and this column. Okay, so all the letters, all the words below the alifs, this alif and this alif. Okay, so make sure to practice it, and you will inshallah get very good at it. Let's have a student to the mic for the ending dua, please.
G1848, please unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum G1848.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well, and jazakumullah for asking. Let's start with Thousand Tasmiyah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Okay, now repeat after me. Waj'alhu
Waj'alhu
li ima wa nuran wa hudan wa rahma
rahma
Ta.
Ta.
Very nicely recited. Well done. And do you think you can read the translation for me here?
And make it for me the leader, the light, the
Guidance.
guidance, and the mercy.
Well done. Very nicely read, mashallah. Jazakumullah G1.
Jazakallah.
Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our class today. Jazakumullah for joining in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.